Good evening from Southeast Asia. And how I wish I was Boris Karloff and I could say that in a cool way like he did. I'm not even going to try because I screw it up every time. Okay, this is the, let's see, what is it? No, it's nothing. I was going to say it's the 10 Bears Travel channel on YouTube, but no, it's not. I mean, we might put it on there, but this isn't for that specifically. Okay, we're talking about aliens around the world because it's a travel channel and the aliens travel, they travel around the world. They don't just go probe people in one country, for God's sake. They travel, They like a wide variety of probees. They probe here and they probe there and they probe, in America and Brazil and Philippines. They probe in the Philippines. I used to ask people in other Southeast Asia countries because that's where I prefer to live. And I'm always testing those people. I just want to know what they know. I want to know what they think about. I want to know about their culture. I want to know everything. So I would say, I'd be sitting in a lawn chair on a beach with a girl or, plural maybe. And I say, hey, what do you think about aliens? What do you think about it? You believe in aliens? And they'll just sort of chuckle and giggle and laugh. And they say, oh, they only have an alien in America. That's only the cartoon. So, oh, okay. Oh, okay. Now I'm enlightened. Okay. What do you think about, that International Space Station? Oh, yeah, that's not real. And they look at you, kind of the sad look, like you're so effing stupid, you moron. You think that thing is real? Really? Oh my God. And maybe they'll give you a little pat on the shoulder, oh, poor stupid phalang, poor stupid foreigner. No, it's not real. It's only in the cartoon, really. Oh, I'm very sad for you. Okay, so are aliens real? What do you think? Been probed lately? I have no conscious recollection of ever being probed. Okay, hell, let's start with the reports. Jeez. Okay, I have a database of 9,400 reports, not factual cases, reports, claims, they claim.com. And you can also go to alienanalprobe.com if you want the really risque, nasty ones with a lot of swearing and stuff like that. These are nicer because they're going to go in multiple places. Okay. I have a collection of 9,400 claims of not all probing, but plenty. Some other stuff happened too with it. The aliens are very creative. Not really shy at all. And on alienanalprobe.com, for many years, we went through them one by one. We worked out 1,400 of those. So we had 8,000 left over. We still have 8,000 left over that we haven't covered, publicly online. But we went through 1,400 of them. And we dissected them, line by line, word by word. If we thought they were just complete and total bullshit, we just delete them, just give them the middle claw, push them into the corn, they're gone, deleted out of the database, they're gone. And if we thought they might have a little bit of credibility, then we trying to figure out some way to demonstrate that, illustrate the credibility thing. So I don't know, some idiot, I don't know who it was exactly, he came up with this idea. And he said, okay, well, we'll take a big old bucket. It's like 5 gallons. It's a 5-gallon bucket. It's chrome plated. There's a picture of it on the website, alienanalprobe.com or theyclaim.com or some other domains go there too. I can't remember. There's a picture of it there with a cat pooping in it. Okay. And every time we think a report might have a little bit of credibility, We take a little pinch of sand, like that, just a little pinch of beach sand, or it could be salt, or it could be coffee grounds. I don't care. And we say, okay, this report has this much credibility. Might be 5 grains of sand, might be 1 grain, might be a spoonful. We put it in that bucket. And if that bucket is ever full, to heaping full, then we say, okay, we believe in aliens. Okay, that's the whole shtick. That's the whole thing that we do, that we did. And now we're going to add some of these from around the world to the travel channel, because they travel. And tonight, we're on, since we're in the Philippines, we're going to look at some cases in the Philippines. Now, excuse me, holy crap. I have not, I pre-read these like decades ago. So I've forgotten them all. When I read them now, they're pretty much cold reads. And I'm going to read some of the reports, and then we'll grade them with sands of credibility. We'll see what happens. Okay, so first one. Now, I happen to be in Manila right now. This one is near Baras. I'm going to pronounce this wrong because I always do. B-A-R-A-S, Baras. I don't know. If girlfriend was here, I could ask her, but, Baras, Rizal, somewhere. It's in the Philippines. That's all I know. Province, what the hell is this crap? Say province is the Philippines. No, Philippines is a country. It's not a province. What the hell is it? Somebody screwed this up. Okay, date is November 1st, 1968. And we have reports going back thousands of years, so don't worry. Okay. Time is 0400, 4 o'clock in the morning. And I'm going to read the report, and we're going to dissect it mercilessly, and we're going to make fun of it. We're going to poke it. Maybe, like dissect it. Maybe kill it. Don't know. It says, a Filipino farmer saw an object with a red light land 100 yards away, making a hiss like an arc welder. Okay, I'm going to really enunciate my words, because now the audience for this silly channel is, for the one channel, we got 5 channels and we got websites all over the place, but for the 10 Bears travel channel, I don't know what the hell's going on. It talks about travel around the world, but like 84% of the entire audience is from the Philippines. I don't know what the hell. Anyway, so Filipinos tell me that I'm hard to understand because I don't speak real English. They do. Nobody can understand them except each other. But anyway, they say I don't speak real English. So I'm going to enunciate very, very carefully, because the little turkeys are listening. And they'll bitch if I just rattle off, normal slang English. They'll bitch in the comments. They'll complain. Okay, so I'm going to speak really clearly and a little bit slowly. Oh, okay. Filipinos, listen to me. Okay, this is for you. Jeremiah. This is for you. Okay. A Filipino farmer saw an object with a red light land 100 yards away. Like, how many meters? I don't know. 100, give or take. I don't know. Making a hiss like an arc welder. That's an electric welder. Everybody's seen it. They do like that. They for working on machinery and stuff like that. Okay. He went out with a flashlight and encountered a white object the size of a Volkswagen with small wheels. Okay, I'm going to finish the sentence. With small wheels and 6 big exhaust tubes in the rear. Okay. We pick these apart as we go. We dissect them. Because if you read through the whole thing, you forget about the little triggers that made you throw out red flags. So you got to deal with the red flags as you go along. Now, this guy says, okay, Filipino farmer sees an object, red light. He sees it 100 yards away, makes a hiss sound. Okay, so far so good. He goes out with a flashlight. Okay. He encountered a white object the size of a Volkswagen. Okay. It's all okay so far. Has small wheels. Okay, so wait a minute. Why does an alien spaceship have small wheels? It didn't drive from Zeta Reticuli. some people correct me and they say, no, it's zeta reticuli. And then others bash me and they say, no, asshole, it's zeta reticuli. Get your story straight. I don't, it's far, far away, okay? And you can't get there by driving a Volkswagen. Small wheels. Small wheels. Why would it have small wheels? Why would it have small wheels? Why would it have any wheels? I'm pretty sure an anti-gravity spaceship does not have to, have a runway and roll to a stop or get up speed to take off. Okay, so the small wheel thing, that's a red flag for me right off the top. I'm thinking, his batch of moonshine didn't turn out too well, and his brain is out there, or the only thing circling Neptune. Okay, I don't know for sure yet. But okay, and it has 6 big exhaust tubes. Okay, line by line, phrase by phrase. How does he know they're exhaust tubes? Maybe they're ray guns. I don't know. Maybe he just instinctively knows this. I'm not sure. And he says they're in the rear. How does he know what in the hell is the rear? Is it like a X-Fighter? Looks, I got no pictures, So I got 1, 2, 3 red flags there already. Okay. And then he says, through a transparent canopy. Okay, I can buy that. I can buy into that. He saw 2 occupants wearing white coveralls. Okay. I could buy into that, I guess. What do they have? Heads like rabbits or what? What do they look like? Why isn't he telling occupants? If you saw 2 occupants in a spaceship, I'm pretty sure you would say something about what they look like. Well, they look human. Well, okay, if they did, then you should say that. So that's a kind of a half of a red flag that he doesn't mention. If he's lying, making it up, this can mean that he's just too lazy or doesn't have the imagination to make up the appearance of some occupants, Okay, he says they're wearing white coveralls. Okay, that's been reported a couple of million times. White coveralls, or very commonly it's tight-fitting, silvery clothing. I don't know how many instances of that I have researched over. I started this crap in 4th grade, and I'm more than 25 years old now. I don't look it, but I am. I'm more than 25. Pushing right on up there, late 20s, or early 30s. So I've been researching these little bastards for really longer than any human alive, probably. Okay. So I've read it all, and I haven't seen it all, but I've imagined it all. So people commonly say that they're the little turquoisoid creature things. They're wearing silvery colored, tight fitting, like a one-piece jumpsuit kind of a thing. Okay, that's thousands. Thousands say that. Thousands say it. Maybe they're all, it comes from every language, every country, over the space of 100 or 200 years, same description. So they're all making it up, right? They're all making that up. One guy back in 1802, he made that up. And then everybody since, for 9,400 reports, they all just copied that. Right? Sure. That makes sense, right? Sure. Okay. Who cares? This guy says they're wearing white coveralls. They're pretty common also, commonly reported. Okay. And then he says, so I can't really bitch about the white coveralls. There's enough people reporting white coveralls that you can't really poo-poo that. Okay. Then he says, with earphones on their heads. Okay. Here again, heads. Okay. Were they triangular shaped, or did they have antennas? Or come on. Were they purple? Anyone would describe what the heads look like. He did. They looked. Here we go. Shut my mouth. Stupid fool. earphones on their heads, semicolon. They looked like ordinary Caucasians. Oh, I should have just shut my mouth until I got to that part. They look like ordinary Caucasians. Okay, that's reported commonly enough. Sometimes they look like pigs or donkeys or geese or some damn thing. Some people say they look really a lot like cats. I don't know what to think of that. But these look like ordinary Caucasians. Okay, I should have said that the first freaking time he mentioned it. Okay. Earphones on. Okay, here's a red flag. If they are, 700,000 years advanced from us, I'm kind of thinking they don't wear headphones anymore. They got some other bullshit, they got some chips implanted in their brains, or what are they listening to? Rolling Stones? Why would they have earphones? I don't think they use radio frequencies either. I think they got another way to communicate. We can talk about that sometime. I have a theory. I got a theory for just about everything. Earphone. Oh, he doesn't say headphones. He says earphones. Well, that could be headphones. 1968, they didn't have earbuds. Hell, I don't know what the hell he's talking about. They look like ordinary Caucasians. Okay, whatever. As he approached, and some people approach and some people run. I'm of the latter thinking, run like hell. Find a dumpster, get behind it. Okay, the object moved forward with a roar. So he's saying, I'm not buying this shit either, really. With a roar, like it's a rocket on its little wheels. And they lit off those 6 rocket exhausts on the back. And now they're rolling somewhere. It moved forward with a roar and then took off vertically without making as much noise. So what in the hell? Okay, it's sitting there. Okay, he approaches, and I can see him in the cockpit there. Hey, Bob, look at this. This grungy old bastard. He's coming over here. He's probably got a shotgun. He's probably drunk. He's probably going to try to shoot us. Get us out of here. Punch it, Bob. And so Bob punches it. And then what happens? They roll for 50 feet on their tiny wheels. And then the roar all but stops, and then they just go to go up. What in the hell? Makes no sense. Bad whiskey. And then took off vertically without making as much noise. Okay, if they can take off vertically, why'd they have to roll? They don't have wings. They don't have to get up airspeed. Oh, what the hell? It was not reported if traces were found at the site. Well, I'm betting there weren't. I'm betting there were no tracks from those little teeny tiny Volkswagen wheels. Okay, so that's the end. That's the end of that one. All right. What are we going to do with this thing? We're going to wish it into the corn? I really want to have a live chat kind of a thing where people can vote and say how much sand or how many stars do you give this towards credibility? I don't care if it's interesting or not. I want to know if people think it's true. I don't think it's true. I think it's bullshit. A lot of these are just clear and obvious bullshit. Okay, any sand, any credibility at all? Geez, I can't even go 1 grain of sand. Yeah, I can. I can go 1 grain of sand into the bucket. Oops, the fan blew it away after I dropped it. I don't know where it went, so I'm not going to go look for it and pick it up. So F them. Okay. Okay, bullshit. I think that was a waste of time. I don't think there's anything to that. Okay, so that thing's gone. It's essentially into the corn, never to be seen again. Okay, now. Oh, wait a minute. I was going to quit. I was going to stop it right there. Oh, suck. No, there's a sequel to this. Oh, crap, I didn't want a sequel to this. Hell. Okay, it's short. knock this puppy out of here. Location is near Barris Rizal. Now, girlfriend's going to listen to this and she can say, no, you stupid shit. It's not Barris. It's some other thing, you know. Okay. Province is Philippines. November 1st, 1968. Time is 0600. So what? This is like 2 hours later because the other one is 0400. This is 0600. What's he doing at 0400? Well, I guess farmers get up early. Okay. Okay. The second encounter in the series. Is there more? No, I didn't want to make this a long. God bless it. The second encounter in this series occurred 2 hours later when another farmer. Oh, that's refreshing. I thought it was going to be the same drunken guy. Okay. 2 hours later when another farmer who was walking to Barris, felt an object land behind him. Well, that's possible. You know, you could feel something without seeing it or hearing it. You could, you know, change in air pressure or something like that, or, that you feel the gentle insertion of cool, smooth probing. No, never mind. That comes later. He felt an object land behind him. He saw apparently the same craft as Farmer A. This is Farmer B. With wheels, again, and occupied by the same two individuals. He ran to the mayor of the town to report the encounter. Hell, I don't like it. See, I just dismissed that other one. I wished it into the corn. And now we got, whenever you got two independent witnesses, the credibility factor goes way up. When you got 5 or 6 or 7 or 10 that see the same thing from all over different parts of town, then it skyrockets. But here shit. So I gave the other one 1 grain of sand, which I promptly lost. And now we get the same report from a different guy. Crap, even the wheels. So now we got to double down. Okay, no sand is not acceptable anymore. We got to give it some sand. Okay, I give it 5 grains. 5 grains. Since there's 2 different independent people, 5 grains. 5 grains of sand of credibility. We drop that into the bucket. Someday that bucket will be full. When we were doing alienanalprobe.com, we had about 300 episodes on there done. Well, actually, we had about 600. The first 300 we wished into the corn, because they were unsuitable for anybody under 64. Okay, so the first 300 are gone. Then we made another 300 episodes. Most of those ran an hour and a half, sometimes 3 hours. They're somewhere. I'll put them on YouTube or something sometime. I don't. Anyway, what the hell was my point? I'm so transfixed by this notion of wheels that my brain is stuck right there. I'm thinking about those wheels, and there's no roads between here and Mars, Okay, 5 grains. Oh, I was going to say, I remember after the 300 episodes, before our bucket was like, 79% full or something like that after 1,400 cases. I'm not even going to start over. I'm not going to keep track of how much sand is in that bucket because I don't care anymore. Okay. But I give it 5 grains for whatever it's worth. 5 grains go into that bucket. Okay. All right. Now, I just happened to see something that's very disturbing. Hail. And there's a third case. A third case of apparently the same stinking thing. Oh my God. Okay. I did not intend this. This was going to be like a 14-minute thing, but you can't stop and then restart another video on the same case. You can't do it. Near Barris Rizal province in the Philippines. Oh God. I think Rizal is a province, right? I don't know. Okay, November 1st, 1968, time 11 a.m. So this is 5 hours later, right? Yeah, 5 hours later, same day. November 1st, 1960. Okay. The third encounter was made by another farmer, a third farmer, bicycling near the site of the first reported incident. He saw the same strange car downhill from his position as he coasted down toward the object on his bike. He saw two men, one outside the object looking around. He was very tall and looked like a normal Caucasian. Holy crap. The other was inside the object. Both wore white coveralls again. So all three are consistent. And what appeared to be earphones. What in the hell is this? Could I have been in error on my first appraisal? He stopped at about 20 yards past the object. So what? He rode his bike past it, and then he stops and he looks back to see if they're running towards him with a big old probe or something. I don't know. Why would you ride? Why wouldn't you stop before it? I don't know. Maybe he didn't think it was aliens. I don't know. Indeed, maybe it was not. Okay. He stopped at about 20 yards past the object, looked back, and saw the man outside the object watching him. He was undecided as to whether he should go back and speak to him, but the man then got into the vehicle and, with a roar, again with a roar, holy crapola, it moved up the hill and then ascended silently into the sky. So you got three stories from three independent witnesses here, and they all match exactly. Now that's very unusual. That's very unusual. Hours apart, same place, same day, three different witnesses doing three different things, and they see exactly the same thing. Now, this obviously weren't no project car, because they can't fly, especially in 1968. Anybody put any notes on? No, there's no notes in the database on this. What in the hell? Okay, so crap. We had 5 grains of, no, we had 0 grains of sand, and then we had 1 ghost grain of sand, and then we had 5 grains of sand, and now this is going way up. This is 20 grains of sand now. 20 grains of sand of credibility for this episode, whatever in the hell it was. This is a really strange one. I don't remember this one at all. I mean, a lot of them I have kind of a vague recollection from 20 years ago going through this database or putting together this database. This one I do not even remotely remember, and I don't know why, because it's kind of an interesting one. Okay, anyway, that was Veras, Rizel, Veras, no, it's B-A-R-A-S. I've probably been there. I've been everywhere, but I don't remember. Okay, so do they have aliens in Philippines? Yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah, they do. Yeah, probably. Okay. Okay. Gone. That's gone. I mean, we covered it. To what end, I'm not sure. Anyway, okay, we be done. I'm going to keep these for YouTube. I'm keeping these really short. We ain't doing no 3 hours and 33 minutes anymore. It's just too unwieldy. Yeah. Okay, so 30 minutes, we're done. And we're going to do lots and lots of more of these. We're going by country now because, it's going on the Travel Channel. So, it's a travel theme, right? Aliens who travel. And, sometimes the people they kidnap and probe mercilessly for hours and hours and sometimes for days, they get to travel also. Really. And we be talking about those as we go along. We're going to cover countries that I know that I've been to or lived in first. And then after that, we'll branch out into other weirdo places I haven't been. Okay, there we go. We're done. Thank you very much. If you notice our YouTube channels, we never do the begging thing. Oh, please, click the like. Oh my God, we'll die if you don't click the like. And please subscribe. We'll give you 5 pesos. Please. Bullshit. Not going to do it. Just not going to do it. I have a little bit of dignity, for God's sake. Not a lot. After 11 years living in Southeast Asia, I haven't got a lot left, but I got a little bit, and I'm not going to beg for likes. Don't like it? Give it the middle claw. I don't care. I truly don't care. Thank you very much. Good evening and good night from Manila. Where's my off? Where's my off thing?